Solid, liquid, gas.
Solid, liquid, and gas, the states of matter. First up, solid. The two things I really want you to know about solids are that they have a definite shape, and a definite volume. So if we have a block or a brick, it has a definite shape. It's a cube shape. If we wanted to make it even cubier, we could go like this, like that. And that shape isn't going to change. Say we take our cube and we drop it into a cup. Is it going to form to the shape of that cup? No, not at all. It's going to stay as a cube. So it has a definite, a definite shape and a definite volume. And another word for volume we're going to use is size. So it also has a definite volume or size. This isn't going to change size. It's going to stay the same size. Next up, we have liquid. Liquid. And liquid's a little different. First of all, it has no shape. No shape. But it does have a definite volume. So if we had some water in a flask, like we did earlier, so the flask looked like a kind of a cone, like that, with a lip, and we got some water in there. What would happen if we got a beaker and poured our water into the beaker? Would the beaker break because the cone is larger at the bottom than it is than the beaker is? Would the water not change shape when it was poured in and eventually break the beaker? Not at all. It would conform to the shape of the beaker. So it would pour in and conform to the same shape. Get the color here. There we go. So it doesn't have a shape. It conforms to whatever shape you put it in. So if you put it inside of a bottle, it's shaped like the bottle. If you put it inside a sink, it's shaped like the sink. It has no shape, or the shape it takes up is whatever it's contained in. And it has definite volume or definite size. So let's say here in the flask we have 450 milliliters of water. And when we pour it into here, we're also going to have 450 milliliters of water. So 450 over here, 450 over here. There's nothing lost. As long as we don't spill any, there's nothing lost in the transfer. Even though the shape has changed, it's still the same volume. Finally, I want to talk about gas. Now, gas is different from both of these. It has no shape and no definite volume. No shape and no definite volume. So let's draw a little balloon here and close it off. And our balloon is going to be pink. Why not? So this is a helium balloon, and it contains helium in gaseous form. What if we took a little pin and popped this? Is the gas going to stay balloon shaped? It is not. It is going to take the shape of whatever is on the outside. So say we popped it inside of a box. It would take the shape of the box. And then say we open that box, open the lid, it would again take the shape of whatever room it was contained in. It also has no definite volume. So gas can be made up of little particles like this, and they have high energy. They're moving very quickly away from each other. They can move as far apart as they want to, still be considered a gas. So gas can be really, really spread out. It has no definite volume or no definite size. Finally, I want to cover what makes it all go. So at the bottom end, we're going to have solid. In the middle, we're going to have liquid. And at the top, we're going to have gas. Put a little arrow here. And I want to know what's the one thing that affects something. So what's the one thing that goes up between solid and liquid? What's the one thing that goes up between liquid and a gas? And that one thing is energy. Close off that there. So solid is a low energy. So the particles inside the solid are moving. They're moving, but they're moving very slowly. Inside of the liquid, it's kind of like a medium movement, a medium energy. So the liquids are moving a little faster, and they can slide against each other. And then when we get to gas, the amount of energy is almost infinite. If we raise the energy too much, we start getting into another form of matter called plasma, but that is a subject for another time. So what I want you to know for our quiz is that solid has a definite shape and a definite volume, that liquid has no definite shape but does have a definite volume, and gas has no shape and no definite volume, and they're all affected by energy.